Welcome back. Holiday shoppers are preparing for Black Friday deals, and this year there's a notable shift toward in person shopping. The latest Cotton's Lifestyle Monitor survey reveals that 67% of shoppers intend to visit stores, a significant rise from the 56% in 2021. Joining us for more information is the manager of market insights at Cotton Incorporated, Katherine Bruce. Katherine, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
So I am so excited to get into this. I'm also very interested in the whole coming back in person thing. But just to start off, what were some of the most surprising results of this year's Lifestyle Monitor survey?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, going back into stores, we went down 56% went into stores in 2021. That was even lower in 2020 during the height of the pandemic. This year, we see back in force as consumers they find that value of in-store shopping, the collective experience, the holiday sounds and sights, and it really gets them in the mood for the holidays and this part of, celebrating this great season.
100%. And I kind of want to ask, could this somehow be because, before COVID, from what I, just from personal experience, prior to COVID, everybody, including myself, was like, you know what, I'm going to stick to online shopping. I'm not going to get online. And then COVID came in, we kind of couldn't do it anymore. We had that taken away. And one of those, once you can't do something, you miss it. So could that be one of the reasons why we're seeing this increase?
Right. Be careful what you wish for, And so, consumers, the pandemic really gave us a chance to learn about online shopping,
Mhm.
folks who had never tried it before or who were already doing it. And then we think, you know what? We'd like the choice. We'd like to be able to go in store, maybe use our phones to check deals, maybe research ahead of time. So we see consumers using both modes, but we see a real value in shopping in stores that consumers are rediscovering after being cooped up for so many years.
So, with that, how has the landscape of Black Friday shopping changed compared to the previous year, and what factors are contributing to this shift?
Yeah, so inflation is on consumers' minds.
Hmm.
Yet again, 63% say that inflation will affect their holiday shopping. At the same time, though, the amount they're budgeting to spend is way up to $914 that consumers say they're planning to spend this year, even with inflation concerns. So that's where the Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday, consumers looking for days when they can stretch their dollars and get all of those wonderful things on their gift lists.
So, you mentioned the budget of around $914, right? So, the survey does suggest that shoppers plan to spend, like you said, on average $900 on gifts. So, what are the key drivers behind this spending trend, and are there specific areas where consumers are allocating more of their budget?
Yeah, so consumers, economy doing a bit better, inflation less of a concern, even if as it's on consumers' mind. And so we just see this resurgence of wanting to give great gifts to the people on your list. And one thing that really is topping that list is clothes,
Hmm.
followed by gift cards and electronics, as we see consumers wanting to give their loved ones comfortable cotton clothing that's going to make them feel good all year round.
And earlier you mentioned a little bit about inflation. So, is there maybe a way that this is influencing shopping behavior this season, or?
Yeah, so while 18% of consumers say they're following a stricter budget than
Mhm.
previous years, one of the main effects we see is consumers being purposeful and smart about their shopping. So whereas maybe before the pandemic you would just head into stores and say, "What should I get?"
Mhm.
This year, consumers have researched online. They've found maybe tagged some of their favorite things on social media, decided where to go, know where the deals are. So you're going to get informed consumers going in and using all the tools at their disposals to get all the right gifts for their loved ones.
And also, let's talk a little bit about the retailer side of things. So, given the insights from the survey, how can retailers leverage this information to enhance the shopping experience and address consumer concerns during the holiday season?
Yeah, so consumers are looking for those great products. They have so many options these days to find what they're looking for that one thing retailers can do is make sure that they're stocking those things they're looking for. And from our research, a lot of that is comfortable cotton clothing, cotton blankets, things that help consumers feel better. And they tell us that wearing comfortable clothing helps them feel better with such a tumultuous time in the world. And so for retailers really working together with consumers by providing those items that are going to last and then are going to, bring the joy they're hoping to spread this holiday season.
I really like that you mentioned that when you're comfy during tough times, somehow it makes everything work. If I'm going through a rough patch, I'm like, I just know it's me and my pink sweatpants against the world. So with that,
Exactly.
right. So with that, in the context of ongoing economic challenges and supply chain issues, how are consumers adapting their shopping strategies and what can retailers do to meet customer expectations?
Yeah, so we see consumers, looking for deals, knowing where those are, and planning out their shopping in ways they may not have done in the past. And so retailers have been great. I was just shopping the other day and saw early Black Friday sales on some things I needed, and I thought, you know what, now's the best time to buy those new shoes I've been wanting. So that message looks to be getting out to consumers about what is available, and we know that consumers are looking for the messages as well. So we see a lot of coherence right now between both what retailers are doing and what shoppers are looking for.
And, we have about a minute left in this segment, but I think it is so important to talk about it because I have yet to start my shopping list. What are some gifts that are trending this holiday season?
Yeah, so clothes are at the top, both of what consumers say they're going to buy and what they like to receive. 68% say that they like to receive clothing as a gift. And cotton-rich t-shirts and jeans top the list. I think most of us have at least one, maybe a lot more of those gifts we've gotten in the past. You put on a shirt, it reminds you of the person who gave it to you or the time you had. And so you're giving that emotional experience, the comfort. Those things really are topping consumers' lists and both what they want to get and what they want to give.
And just as we wrap up, Catherine, can you tell us where can we go to learn more?
Yeah, so the fabric of our lives.com/shop cotton has loads of great cotton gift ideas.
Awesome, Catherine. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
For more information, you can visit their website at cottoninc.com. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Open right after this.